You know that moment when everything seems perfect? Your mind is sharp, your mood is sky high, and suddenly the main player decides to take a break. The moment falls apart. Your partner looks confused, and you're standing there wondering, is this it? Am I done? Is my manhood fading away? This isn't a joke. That moment can shatter your confidence. It makes you question yourself, makes you feel like your masculinity is slipping away piece by piece. And what's worse, it happens gradually. Day after day, you notice your performance isn't what it used to be. What was once firm as steel now feels more like an old tire. And of course, what do most men do first? They search for quick fixes, colorful pills, strange remedies, herbs with no real backing. Maybe they work once or twice, but they never solve the real problem underneath. Well, I'm Dr. Naraya Wolf, urologist and pelvic surgeon. And if you're facing questions or concerns about your sexual health, stay with me. We're here to help you understand your body with clarity, compassion, and real medical science that works. Today, I want to talk to you about something most men never learn about, something that holds the foundation of your sexual strength. Small muscles that nobody talks about. Hidden muscles, but they're the ones holding everything together. When they weaken, no medication will truly work. But when they're strong, blood flows properly, your body responds quickly, and your confidence returns like you're young again. The problem is, nobody taught us this. We think the gym is only for the muscles we can see, arms, chest, abs. But no one ever taught us to train the muscles that hold up the foundation. The result? A house without pillars. The first shake, and it all comes down. Today, I'm going to share a simple secret with you. A 3-minute exercise. Yes, just 3 minutes a day. You can do it sitting on your couch, in your car, or even while waiting for your coffee to brew. No one will notice, but you will feel the difference. And don't expect this exercise to make anything bigger. That's not what happens. What will happen is far more important. Your erections will be stronger, they'll last longer, and your control will be clearer. You'll be using what you have to its maximum potential. So the question now is, will you stay silent and give up? Or will you take a step, do this simple exercise, and reclaim your confidence and your manhood? I'm going to teach you how to do it step by step. If you commit to trying this, you'll see results faster than you think. Understanding how your body really works. Your body works like a system of pipes. No pressure, no flow, no function. Erections aren't magic, they're science. Pure physiology. When you get aroused and excited, your brain sends electrical signals. Those signals tell the blood vessels in your penis, open the pathway. Blood is coming in. The blood fills the tissues, and the result is firmness. But here's the key. The blood has to be locked inside. If it escapes, the strength is gone. Who closes the door? Small muscles that no one thinks about. Pelvic floor muscles. They sit between your pubic bone and your tailbone, like support cables holding up a building. If they're loose, nothing stays firm. If they're strong, blood enters and gets trapped, and the result is an erection as solid as rock. The strange thing is, these muscles aren't visible. They're not like your shoulders or your abs. No one can see them. But they determine whether the night is a success or a failure. Like the pipes in your house, you can't see them, but if there's a leak, everything falls apart. The science here is clear. Strengthening these muscles improves 3 things at once. 1. Blood circulation. Blood arrives faster and in greater volume. 2. Control. The muscles squeeze the veins and trap blood inside. 3. Nerve sensitivity. The nerves become more active. Pleasure increases and control becomes clearer. So this isn't just about whether you can get an erection. It's about getting a strong one, keeping it firm, and controlling it until you decide. And that's why issues like premature ejaculation, weak erections, or even slight urine leakage are all connected to these muscles. The problem? Not a single man trains them. It's like wanting to run a marathon without ever training your legs. The good news? You don't need a gym, you don't need equipment, just 3 minutes a day, anywhere. You can do it in a taxi, at your desk, lying in bed. The exercise is simple, private, and its results are proven by science. Doctors call them pelvic floor exercises. On the internet, they've become known as Kegel exercises for men. The name doesn't matter. What matters is the result: strength, control, and vitality. It's like updating your body's software without paying a subscription. So if someone tells you that losing strength with age is normal, tell them, no. The body ages, yes. But these muscles respond to training at any age. Whether you're 30, 40, 50, or even 70, as long as you train them, you'll stay in control. And the next step, I'm going to teach you how to find these muscles easily and start today. How to find the right muscles. Theory is nice, but application is what changes the game. Now that you understand the importance of pelvic floor muscles, the natural question is, how do I find them? Because the problem is, most men end up tightening their stomach, their legs, or holding their breath, and they think they're training. The result? Completely wrong. The simplest test you can do. The next time you urinate, try to stop the flow midstream. The muscle you feel tighten? That's exactly the one we need. It's like closing a faucet from the inside. But be careful, don't do this every time you're in the bathroom. Just try it once or twice to make sure you found the right muscle. Another way, imagine you're trying to prevent gas from escaping while you're sitting among people. That gentle contraction, that internal pull upward, that's what activates the pelvic floor muscle. And if you feel your stomach, buttocks, or thighs tightening, you're doing it wrong. The correct movement is internal, subtle, but strong. At first, it might feel strange. You'll ask yourself, am I doing this right? The answer is yes. When you feel a gentle upward pull between your testicles and your tailbone, you've arrived. It's like pressing an internal button that no one else can feel. The beautiful thing? You can train in any position, sitting, lying down, or standing. The important thing is not to strain your whole body. Don't hold your breath. Don't tense up. It's completely normal. Squeeze, hold for a few seconds, then let the muscle fully relax. This part is as important as the squeeze itself, because strength comes from the cycle of contraction and release. A lot of people think they need expensive equipment or complicated methods. Wrong. This exercise is the simplest thing. No weights, no machines, and no one watching. Just you and the hidden muscles. The big advantage? No one will notice. You could be at work, on the bus, in front of the TV, or even talking with your friends. And at the same time, you're strengthening the foundation of your manhood. A secret exercise, but with powerful results. And the most important thing at the beginning? Don't overdo it. Many men go hard because they want quick results, but that just tires and discourages the muscle. It's better to start gently and increase gradually in training. Consistency is more important than intensity. The complete 3-minute routine. So here's the summary of this section. How to find the right muscle, squeeze it upward without using other muscles, and train gently. That's it. You're already ahead of most men who've never even heard of this exercise. And what's coming next is even more important. I'm going to give you a complete routine, just 3 minutes a day, that will bring your manhood back to what it used to be, and stronger. Now we've reached the practical part, the 3-minute-a-day exercise. It might seem short, but that's the secret. Short, easy, and done every single day without excuses. The result isn't in the length, it's in the consistency. The exercise is divided into 3 phases: strength, speed, and endurance. Like the gym, but for muscles no one can see. Phase 1, slow squeeze, strength, 1 minute. Gently squeeze your pelvic floor muscles, like you're holding something inside. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then release and let the muscle fully relax for the same amount of time. Repeat this movement for 1 full minute. This part teaches your body strength and control. Phase 2, quick pulses, speed, 1 minute. Squeeze and release quickly, like a light switch turning on and off. Keep going for a full minute. This part makes your body's reaction time faster and keeps you ready when you need it, like a goalkeeper who has to block the ball in a split second. Phase 3, long hold, endurance, 1 minute. Squeeze firmly and keep the muscle steady. At first, you might only manage 10 seconds. After a while, you'll increase to 15 or 20, then release and take a break. Repeat the movement several times within the minute. This part builds endurance and lets you stay in control for longer. Important notes. Breathe naturally. Don't hold your breath. Don't tighten your stomach, legs, or buttocks. Everything happens internally. Start gently, one step at a time. Overdoing it won't bring faster results. 3 minutes is enough if you do it daily. This exercise is like charging your phone. You don't need to leave it plugged in all day. You just need to charge it every day. Same idea. 3 minutes is enough to keep your manhood in a state of readiness. The advantage? You can do it anywhere. At the office, in the car, lying in bed, or even in the kitchen. No one will notice. And the result? More strength, clearer control, and restored confidence. There's no magic here. It's training. And the more you commit to it, the faster you'll see the difference. How this exercise actually changes your body. Now you might be asking yourself, 2 minutes of squeezing and releasing, how does that make such a difference? The answer? Because this exercise directly affects 3 things that control erections: blood, nerves, and the muscle itself. Let's start with blood. An erection is basically a plumbing operation. The penis is made of spongy tissue that needs to fill with blood to become firm. When your pelvic floor muscles are strong, they work like a pressure valve. Blood enters, but doesn't leak out easily. This is called venous occlusion. The muscles squeeze the veins and trap the blood. The result? A firm, long-lasting erection. Now let's talk about nerves. This area is full of nerve endings. When you train the muscles, it's not just strength that increases, coordination and sensation improve too, like tuning a musical instrument. The more you tune it, the better the sound. Here, the more the muscle trains, the faster the response, the higher the pleasure, and the clearer the control. The third point? Control. Many men suffer from premature ejaculation because of weak control over these muscles. Training allows you to learn how to squeeze and release at the right time, so you last longer and have more control. It's like having a secret handbrake that you activate whenever you want. These exercises aren't just for sex. They also help with issues like urine leakage, prostate support, and even bowel regulation. So the benefit isn't just in the bedroom, it's for overall health. And that's why anyone who ignores this exercise is missing a golden opportunity. People spend thousands on medications and products that aren't guaranteed, but the real solution is already in your body. You just need to use it. And the best part? It works at any age. 30, 40, 50, 60, or even 70 years old. These muscles don't retire. As long as you give them training, they'll respond. Of course, the earlier you start, the better. But it's never too late. Think of it like the foundation of a house. If the foundation is weak, no matter how much you paint or fix the roof, the house will fall. But if the foundation is solid, everything above it stays strong. Same thing for manhood. The foundation here is the internal muscles, and this exercise also improves blood circulation in the entire area. And blood circulation means life. More blood means more oxygen, more nourishment, more energy for the cells, which means better strength over the long term. So the bottom line, loss of strength isn't inevitable fate. Science says clearly, with this exercise you can restore control, strength, and pleasure, even with just 3 minutes a day. And what's coming next is very important. I'm going to tell you about common mistakes men make, and you'll discover how to avoid them so the exercise gives you the right results. Common mistakes that ruin your results. Many men learn about the exercise, try it, and then say, there's no result. The problem isn't the exercise itself. The problem is the mistakes. Like someone going to the gym and working out with the wrong form. Instead of getting stronger, they end up with pain. Let's look at the common mistakes. Mistake number 1, pushing down instead of pulling up. Some men press downward, like they're trying to push out waste. That doesn't help. In fact, it can be harmful. The correct movement is pulling upward, not pushing down. Mistake number 2, holding your breath. Many people hold their breath while squeezing. This increases abdominal pressure and distracts the muscle. Your breathing should be natural and calm. Your whole body should be relaxed except for the muscle. Mistake number 3, squeezing the wrong muscles. Some people tighten their stomach, legs, or buttocks, thinking they're training. The rule? If you feel your buttocks tighten, it's wrong. The correct squeeze is internal, a movement no one else can see. Mistake number 4, excessive overdoing. 3 minutes is good, so 30 minutes must be better. No, that just makes the muscle tired and sore. The secret is consistency. A little every day is better than a lot once. Mistake number 5, impatience. Someone does it for a week and says, no difference. Muscles take time to respond. The first signs appear after a few weeks. Big results come with months of commitment. These mistakes are small, but they change the outcome 180 degrees. If you avoid them, those 3 minutes will be very effective. And we also need to understand the exercise isn't a magic wand. It's a powerful tool, but it needs to come with good food, enough sleep, and an active body. The total package is what changes your life. The summary: do it right, don't rush, and make it a daily habit. And what's next is more important. I'm going to tell you when you need to see a doctor, because sometimes the problem isn't weak muscles. Sometimes it's a hidden illness that needs treatment. When you need to see a doctor. Up until now, you've learned that the 3-minute exercise is powerful and brings results. But let's be honest, not all problems can be solved with exercise alone. Sometimes weakness in erections is a sign of something bigger in your health. Many men ignore this. They say, I'm just tired. It's from staying up late once. It won't happen again. And they keep letting the problem grow. But health doesn't wait. If there's a hidden cause, time will make things worse. So when do you need to stop experimenting and see a doctor? Warning signs that should make you see a doctor. Weak or absent erections consistently, even after weeks of training. Pain during erection or intercourse. This isn't normal. Recurring urinary problems, difficulty, weak stream, or frequent bathroom trips. Very premature or very delayed ejaculation on a regular basis. Diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, or heart disease all affect blood circulation. Sudden loss of desire could be a hormone deficiency like testosterone. Why is it important not to ignore this? Because weak erections are sometimes the first warning sign of a serious illness. Heart problems, diabetes, or hormonal issues can all show up first in the bedroom. It's an alarm bell. You can't silence it. And seeing a urologist or endocrinologist isn't a weakness. On the contrary, it's proof that you're an aware man who takes care of his health. And the exercise is still useful even if you see a doctor. Pelvic floor training isn't a replacement for treatment, but it strengthens the results, like fixing the foundation while the engineer works on the rest of the house. The summary: the exercise is important, but not enough. If there are serious symptoms, listen to your body and seek help when needed. That's not against manhood, it's the peak of manhood. And what's coming next is more important. I'm going to tell you how to make this exercise a fixed daily habit, along with other habits that strengthen your health over the long term. Making it a lifelong habit. What's the use of learning the exercise, doing it for a few days, and then dropping it? The secret isn't in doing a lot. The secret is making it a daily habit. Like brushing your teeth. You don't think about it, you just do it automatically. Same idea with the 3-minute exercise. How to make it a habit. 1. Link it to a fixed routine. For example, every morning before your shower or every night before you sleep, repetition programs the brain. 2. Start small. 3 minutes is enough. Don't try to do more at first. Consistency is more important than intensity. 3. Use a reminder, a phone alarm, or a note on the mirror. After a while, it becomes automatic. 4. Notice progress. Pay attention to the difference. More strength, better control, restored confidence. Every small result encourages you to continue. But the exercise is only part of the story. If you want steady results, you need to add healthy eating, reduce fats and sugar, increase protein, vegetables, and minerals like zinc and magnesium. Regular exercise, running, walking, or cycling. Blood circulation is the foundation. Enough sleep. Testosterone is regulated at night. Staying up late breaks down manhood. Mental calm. Stress raises cortisol, the enemy of desire. Breathe, relax, do hobbies. The positive domino effect. When you take care of yourself, the impact isn't just in the bedroom. You'll feel more energy at work, more patience with family, and higher confidence in yourself. And the more your confidence increases, the better your performance. The real secret of manhood. A 3-minute exercise isn't just a movement, it's a symbol of self-care. Proof that you're investing in yourself with intelligence and discipline, not chasing illusions. The difference between the man who complains and the man who acts, it's commitment. And strength isn't just an erection. Strength is energy, vitality, and the ability to live your life as a leader. If you make the exercise a habit and connect it to a healthy lifestyle, you'll find yourself returning to the best version of your manhood. Starting today, make the decision, 3 minutes a day, every day. Simple, secret, powerful. And that's the real secret of manhood. Thank you so much for staying with me, and as always, remember to take care of yourself because you're worth it.